some books coming out in 2025 that I would honestly commit unspeakable acts to receive an early copy of. Number 1, Catabasis by R.F. Kuang. Yeah. This is a dark academia fantasy novel in which 2 magicians must travel to the underworld in order to save the soul of their academic advisor. Oh, this is her romantasy debut. Yeah, clock that. Number 2, we have Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. Like, I get borderline emotional thinking about this. Yeah. Rivals to lovers romance book where 2 writers are competing to tell the life story of this mysterious heiress. I'm really excited about this because this doesn't feel like anything Miss Emily has written before. And she does rivals to lovers beautifully. Promise Me Sunshine by Cara Bastone. This is a romance novel where like a young woman's life is turned upside down and she ends up meeting this guy and he's like, I'm gonna show you that life is worth living again. Basically, that's what I got from the synopsis. I'm down. Slow burn, heartwarming. I can taste it. And I really loved Ready or Not by her. So that's why we're super excited. Everything is Tuberculosis by John Green. You may be like, girl, what? I'm gonna read anything this man puts out, and I'm gonna be obsessed with it, truthfully. This is a nonfiction novel that dives into the history of the world's deadliest disease. And honestly, if you've been following John Green for a long time, his interest in tuberculosis and why tuberculosis is still a thing when it definitely shouldn't be has always been fascinating to me. So I'm really happy that he decided to focus on this topic and write a book about it. Oathbound by Tracy Deonn, the 3rd book in the Legendborn cycle. I can't contain my excitement. Can you tell? Yeah. For those of y'all that don't know, Legendborn is a series that's basically a reinvention of the King Arthur legend. Dark academia, secret societies, a young girl who's learning more about her history. It's so chef's kiss, one of my favorite series. Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. This is definitely number 1 for me, I cannot lie. This is the 2nd prequel to the Hunger Games trilogy. It's gonna start off the morning of the Reaping for the 2nd quarter quell, aka the 50th Hunger Games, and it's safe to assume we're gonna get this from Haymitch's POV, but we may not, we're not sure. We don't know a lot. Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. This is a dark academia fantasy novel that covers the lives of 3 different women from 3 vastly different time periods who are all buried in the same soil. And the description says that their stories tangle like roots. That is intriguing to me. Lastly, we have The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig, aka the author of the Shepherd King duology. This is a gothic, miscloaked tale of a young prophetess who is forced on an impossible quest with the one infuriating knight whose future is beyond her sight. Okay. I love a little rhyming. There was rhyming there. You heard that. There are many more that I'm excited for, but those are on my radar. Like, I am locked in. Let me know what other books you're excited for coming out in 2025. It's gonna be so good.